Okay. Get more slugs. Let's just head this way. This is also just kind of an excuse to get out and about. Spent a lot of time back at base. Can use a little break. Don't need to dump everything, but there we go. Do I have more rebarb? Oh, let's make some different bullets. I think I have stun. Probably quick wire. Do I have other rebar I have access to? Another thing I want to do is keep some DNA at some point. Oh yeah, don't I have a assault rifle? Coming up. Maybe we'll make some of the stun stuff and call it a day. What's the recipe? Regular iron rebar plus, so I need iron rods. Okay. Make like 150 and just do like 50 stun. Dang, 5 a piece. Okay. Okay, let's go explore a little bit. I think I mentioned turning some of these off, but not done yet. Oh, what am I? Maybe I can't. Yeah, I probably could. These really high ones seem to be gardens for fruit, which is nice. It's time to test this out. Ooh. Does that even kill them? No, it just stuns them. Because otherwise it should only take 2. Unless they're like reduced damage. Where did that thing go? I mean, obviously I just want the assault rifle. It's been a while since I came up this way. Last time I was here, I definitely did not go up there. Definitely a Mercer sphere up here. Okie doke. Okay, I'm thinking should go up there. Looks like I can rest here. Yep. These are definitely some of the most aggressive, hard to fight creatures. Because they'll still get you, even if you jump up real high. Okay, I want slugs, so I definitely see one that way. Definitely see 3 that way. But I'm also kind of curious what's going on this way. Do I only have 100? Yeah. Need to keep in mind my fuel. I don't need fuel to get back yet. Certainly something to think of. It's hard to deny this is the way to get around. Oh boy, what a little hive here. Schammersloop. cheesing this guy a little bit. What? Thought I got them all. It's kind of funny just not caring about Caterium anymore.
Yes, actually, this might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within the shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself, depicting infinite deep within the inside-out string with windows and doors and a limbless body subdividing to a one resonance.
Okay.
I should have waited with this question.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the answer you were looking for, Ada. Let's keep picking up these slugs. Boy, have I bitten off more than I can chew? Nah, I'll be alright. Dude. His ability to just track you. These purple slugs are worth 5 apiece. I should probably do this. Okay. You need 20 rubber, huh? Okay. Of course, it's kind of curious to come down here. Doesn't look like anything. Jeez. You know, I wonder if this is a good time to use these. Maybe I should be using those more often in these fights just to clean them up quickly. Definitely plenty of heals over here. Wow. Oh, you little sneaky bugger. Boy. Jeez, what a horrible shot. Okay, one down. There we go. Okay. Okay, I've got like 10, 11, 12, 16 or so. I think I'm just going to do a loop, get these last couple and head back. Not going to go in there. Certainly made quicker work of them. Well, I was hoping that would work, but clearly it needs to be open for any damage to register at all. Okay. Go up, over, and back. I don't know if I'm gonna make that. Nope. Wasn't there one right here? I guess not. Oh, geez. I didn't think that was going to be such a problem. Should probably add this. And there was one. Where was that? Oh, right there. Like somewhere over there. Okay. One thing, this game definitely is very Subnautica-esque. I mean, obviously it's way more of a logistics game than Subnautica is. Subnautica is like a survival crafting game. But this game would benefit from the story and exploration aspects that Subnautica did so well. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. Okay. Stunning to get away is my only recourse now. Okay, let's head back. I'm not going to make this. Not a chance. So I spent, what, about 60 fuel in all this hopping around. So I don't even know if I would have to go out of my way to bring... I don't know. I guess maybe more. I definitely came back early because I was worried about the fuel. I gotta remember I have that car too. Especially for going up the way I just went. Pretty clear path for the car to get through there. Toy train. Go see if there's some upgrades I can do. I got all the Caterium. $56, $10, and $1. Let me put away the bug guts, and spitter remains. We'll make some DNA using spitter protein. Then we'll save that DNA for the MAM upgrades. I think I am shipping AI and semiconductors over to here. Yep. Circuit boards. I wonder... Yeah, since I'm not overflowing those... Yeah, it's gonna cause backup sometimes. Well, I turned AI limiter off actually, so should be fine. Okay. Oh, I need the whole point was to make 50 of these, but I cannot. There's no way. Nor would I really want to handcraft 50. What else can I get? Yeah. This I can maybe get 150 and 50. Yep. I forget what the recipe or what it's called for already. 100 AI limiters. Don't think I'll have that. Oh, yeah, I sure do.
Programmable splitter unlocked. This upgrade to the smart splitter provides additional options to improve conveyor belt logistics.
Oh, 1,000 cable. Wow. I've got it, I'm sure. Figured 6 extra inventory slots. Starting to get to where that would be pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really should move this.
dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional configuratory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Okay. I've got everything there except the smokeless whatever. Which can only be made in a refinery. That'd be a reason to go back to oil at some point. But I don't need to do that yet. Okay. Anything else I can cross off? None of those. I don't even know if I care about that. I'll get more inventory slots. Give me some of that silica. Okay.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity.
Stators, plastic, motors, rotors. Okay. What does it take to create this? 10 of those interdimensional things. SAM fluctuators. Maybe SAM mining should come soon. Maybe I'll move this up. I'm ready to start mining the SAM. I'll come back to the phase 2 a little bit. Okay. I guess I can do this one. It's kind of awkward. Can I stick it a little closer to the wall? Even if it clips, it doesn't really clip. What do I need for this? I had 10 of those that I don't have. Okay. So I think what we need to do is, I do want to get SAM going off the ground. The other thing I'm thinking about is playing around with, well, I already mentioned moving these forges out, giving me some more room over here. One thing real quick, they're putting out 30, 60, 90, 165, 240, 315. So yes, I do have belts if I decide to combine those. But anyways, it's all copper production coming off of one belt. Could I somehow do those foundries like out here? I don't see why not. I wonder if I do a manifold if that would work, or if that would be a horrible idea. Probably a bad idea. So I'd have to split this 6 times. So 1 splitter into 2 splitters. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I started thinking, first of all, how big are these? Yeah, so probably best to plan this out a little bit. I'm not saying I'm necessarily going to do it right this second. I'm just kind of thinking. Missing concrete. God, I hate these. Something like that should be fine. And then from there to here. Okay, I think I can do this real quick. Just so I can see. What? How'd that get there? There. 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 And that's fine because this copper line will ultimately go away. And so then of course that got me thinking, and this is kind of important before I do the SAM stuff, which is, let's map this out. Is this enough room? Probably not. I guess what I could do is, let me look and see the dimensions of these floors. I could just reproduce the dimensions. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 5. I don't know if there's some sort of like Goldilocks dimension per floor. If that's possible. Ooh, over here looks nice and clear. Maybe not. Alright, over here is fine. Okay, 5. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that really 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, why am I doing this? Well, experimentation. So say I have a smelter. These pretty much take up 1 square, right? It's not perfect. Let's say they're like 1 square. And then say I want to do like a shared output. They're a little bit more than a square, but I think that's fine. You know, what's the best arrangement for these is what I'm getting at. So I would need 2 convergers. My first thought is do something like that. And so that's a problem. So these would have to go in here. Oh, where'd all my reinforced plate go? I'm a little bit off of our notes here, but I think this is important. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So how do I get something? Those are both going out the north side, right? Yes. So really, the trick would be yeah, that doesn't work. See if it's just enough. No. Okay. So what if I do something obnoxious like this? Nope. But I think you're getting what I'm trying to do here, right? What about this? It's probably what I was doing the first time. So this doesn't really work. The same could be said if you did them to their inputs facing a shared line. And I don't want to do that anyways, because that's what you have to balance more than anything. And, this is definitely an area where I could start to explore some stuff people have figured out online, but I'm trying not to. But how much time do I want to try to struggle to recreate something efficient like this? The other thing is, you could say, hey, this will work, but you need an extra, let's say, half a block in between. So maybe this would work. And then you could say, so let's see, this goes there. You'd have to get, wait, what am I doing? Bottom one is already full. So these both would have to go up to the top. Assuming this works. Appears like it might. Of course. Okay. So what does this look like? This honestly is not bad. So I'm taking up 1, 2, 3.5. You can almost call it 4 blocks. I don't know, 3.5. Have I saved all that much room? I'm using 4 by 3. Okay, so if that's 4 by 3, let's see what we currently have. Basically, we have 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is smaller, but it's also a nightmare. Yeah. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to try my first blueprint. 32 by 32. Before I do that, I want to look at the next blueprint thing and see how it's different. Yeah, so this just allows you to build bigger blueprints. So I need, what, 5 by 3? So I need steel beams, modular frames. And then I can just handcraft, I don't know how many I'll need. 15? They can... Blueprint designers used to make custom factory designs and save them as blueprints. Recipes. It doesn't say where you make them. So I'm guessing... Are they in here somewhere? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. This has to be like powered. Okay. Oh. Boy, did I have that all wrong. So really, you build a blueprint designer, it's a thing you build. And we're going to build ours somewhere that makes a little bit of sense, but it doesn't have to be crazy. Hmm. Hmm.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to correct mistakes or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
I need some quick wire. I'm going to upgrade some of these poles. Oh, there we go. Like this one, for instance. And this one, for instance. Did it just disconnect everything? Oh, I just built it right next to it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that doesn't even need power. Lordy. Oh, look at that. Neat. Blueprint storage, blueprint designer. Let's call it 6x smelt. Okay. We'll make it like a copper color. I can't save it. Okay, apparently I should have done the blueprint first. Okay, these are the tiles that fit. Right? So I need 5 by 3. What am I getting? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, not very helpful, is it? I can probably make it work. Okay, it's 4 by 4. Then I basically want 1.5 in between. And then do it this way. These basically have to go in there. And then another merger. It's going to be the output merger. That's not going to work. It needs to be out far enough that I could fit this here. Right? Seems pretty decent. Because you just start stamping out these modules. Then the question becomes, do you do it? Should I have even put the floor down? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll see. Just kind of experimenting. Okay. 6x smelters. I'm gonna leave the icon color default because they're not defined. If it's copper, I'll make it copper color. I don't know. I mean, it looks sweet. Oh, you know what I should do? Is handle power too. So let's say I actually only need one of these poles for all of these. It's kind of nice. Yep. I mean, you could say it looks ugly, but I don't care. Okay, let's go deploy it. Maybe it's crazy that I waited so long to try this. Maybe I should just go build it in a field. What do I need? Wire, cable, wire and cable. I could probably just do this now. I'd have plenty of room over here for okay. Oh, it's nice having those extra inventory slots. So, actually, before I build it, I want to build the smallest. I actually like that I have the floor here. So, how do I start a new? I don't think I have to. Let me just start deleting all this. Nope. Okay. Can I fit? So this one is going to be called 6x load balance, which should be easy. Actually, I don't want the floor for this. I just want to see how small I can make it. So you start with a splitter, and we're going to call this 6x horizontal. How do I make this as small as possible? Is it like this? No. Because the problem is going to be the two middle ones. What if I do like this? And then I get 2, 2. Oh, I'd only get 1 here. So this is 5 though. Does this work? Really? You're not gonna actually move items for me? How do I know if you work? Wonder if I turned it the wrong way. Just gonna double check. It does not. I don't know why this wouldn't work. Oh, also, this is problematic. I don't want this to work. I don't want these to be shared. And this is taking 3. So let's say I have 90. I'm gonna have 30, 30, 30. This is gonna be a 30 belt, 15 and a 15 belt, and a 15 and a 15 belt. So that doesn't really work anyways. My goal is to evenly split among 6. Or, yeah, evenly split among 6. So I need each of these to split twice. My next thought is stacking. But this can't get up there or up there. Unless I go higher. The next thing is keep it simple. I wonder if I'm putting these too close together or too far apart. Now the problem here is this one, but that's fine because you do something like this. This is going to have the same problem. That's taking up 2. One and 1 block. 1 and 1 block. So it's really taking up. And there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of these blocks. So it's taking up 4, 5, 6 by 4, 5, 6. The next problem is this one is hosed on either side. These belts are going to be far too close. Huh, I guess not. How did that one go straight? Can I shorten this by moving this? This to like there. Yep. So how many does that need? 2. 2. So that one is already 2. This one is going up 2 as well. So that's actually fine. That one's in the middle of that one. That one's at the end. I think that works. So 90 comes in, it goes 30, 30, 30. 30s get split into 15 each. And actually, instead of this backside lift, I could go off the left or the right. Alright, let's store it. So this is going to be 6x balance split. We will change the icon to a basic splitter. Okay. Save it. Okay. Let's put this in motion, and then I'll have to decide between SAM binding and smokeless powder at oil. Both of those feel like I want to do those before the next level of materials. Because the upgrades I can get. Okay, so first, 6x smelters. Oh my god, it saved everything. Let's get somewhere where I can actually see this. So it'd be like this. That's gonna hose the truck. Curious what the truck will do. Probably it'll tempt it. Yep. Truck is not happy. Okay. I can do this, but I would have to build it off the ground a little bit. And then also I'm going to edit it to remove the extra floor that's not required. Clear it. Load smelters. Okay. So the other problem is, oh no, these need 4.5. What they don't need is this whole extra row. So I don't think I could shrink this any. Well, I could do half foundations. For this. What? There we go. Doesn't really work for either of these. Can I do a blueprint on top of the blueprint? Yes. Okay, so let's do this. Curious. What will become of this? I don't know what this gap on the blueprint is going to do, but we're playing. Okay. There is no more floor. And then we were at what, 4.5? So we still want this. Still need everything except this last row. But what we want to do is place. Let me put a lookout tower. I bet this would be real handy. What we want to do is now place If I do that, first of all, it does land on the floor. Well, not really. This has enough room to walk behind. This has enough room to walk behind. Everything's elevated. Do I have to redo that whole thing? Blueprint auto connect. I don't even know what that means, but it did the same thing. Okay. Starting over. Then I don't have to do the next merge yet because what I want to do is see how close I can fudge. Well, I guess I will have to. So we already know this is going to be too close. Quite sure. Oh, I got a hole. I did the same thing again. So what I want to do is do that. Now I have a full half over here and a full half over here. Okay. Now from here we can fix. So the problem is that there's not enough room here. So how much room do I need? If I have a belt coming out of there, let's say coming out of here, what's the tightest it can wrap? The other thing I might need to do is change the orientation and take back these 4. Because yeah, maybe if I do it like this, so it's 4 by 4. So actually the orientation doesn't matter. But what does matter is that, yeah, the orientation did not matter. Wish I could Control Z my actions. It may just be an exercise of having to add on, because how big was that other blueprint? Can I see that? No. I can see it here. It's roughly 4. So then I would just say, okay, if I build this, I then build the 4 piece on one side, the 4 piece on the other. Then the question becomes, is this even the right way to do it? Or is 6 to the side, 6 lined up? Is that just the way to do it? So let's look at that. So that's 4 across. And then to split 6, I would have to use this. Let me go up. Lord. I don't want to auto connect. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. what I do instead is give you a little bit of wiggle room in the front and the back. What happened here? Right, a little bit in the back, a little bit in the front. I would actually argue that I should default to it's so frustrating how it snaps. Does not give you exactly what you want. Okay. So the next part of this design would be dependent on what you want to do with this. So I don't think you build the rest. And so in that case, what have I actually designed? Nothing. Putting 6 smelters in a row. Those things come in. That's fine. I'll make these copper. I'll add the connections. Gonna have to upgrade these. The other thing is, I just don't like it. Okay. So I'm going to clear it. And I think what I want to do instead is just... Oh, did I screwed up, you guys. I never... saved it when I was done. That's fine. How am I missing iron plate? I mean, I get back 100% of the resources I use, right? Okay, last time. Now, merger. That's too close. What about that? too close. What about that? Possibly. Yeah. Okay. How far away is it though? It's like one hole. Boy, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like that. Damn it. Nope, it needs to go a little bit farther. Right there. Okay, then okay. You know, oh, of course. But I think that actually this is good because, well, no, I do want to merge again. So naturally the question becomes, is there a better way to merge? Like, I can't probably fit. No. Thinking real hard, you guys. No, I think it's just a matter of having to get out far enough that yeah. That's fine. I guess I could technically get away with a half foundation here. I don't want to do. Okie dokie. A little less room on one side than the other. Can't fix it. Right? How is that? I would literally gain the smallest bit. But you're doing a blueprint, so it's like, kind of gotta do it right. And then what I want to do is move this up. Oh, I don't want to snap it. That half a block. I don't know why it's saying these are okay. Buildables in Designer cannot be connected to world bases. Okay. Then this one has to come out far enough. Yep. Can I add that and put a power pole on it? Of course you can. But it also makes it really tall. How tall? How tall compared to everything else it is? Quite a bit. Can I add something smaller, like a pillar? Those really aren't all that small, are they? Those aren't really all that not tall. Thing about this is it's just a little ugly. That's actually not so bad. Okay. This is my new 6x smelt shared output lane version 1. Okay. I hope it gave me all that stuff back. Okay, while I'm here, pick up that DNA and then go ahead and connect this back up. That's fine. So I can probably actually see if I have the resources. Yes, I do. Alternate heavy oil. Why does it have a water symbol? It's kind of interesting. 1 second. Okay. I don't know what I think about that. I'm just gonna put it to the side for now. Get some steel beams. I can get them from here faster. My copper has been frozen this entire time, which is fine. $500. Okay, gotta get our copper running
Tool belt expanded.
again.
No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
What is this for? It is no longer used. Okay. So back to our original problem, which is, man, our vehicle is right in the way of this thing. Let's go get some fuel. Okay. I feel silly for whatever I've done to my fuel. The thing about this too is it's a horizontal design. So it kind of wants to be like this. I wonder if I built it on stilts. Even if I built it like this, I mean, maybe that would work. No. I can't snap to these. Let's see. Well, I guess I could just use one then. Let's at least make it look legit. I think right there. I'll be able to tell real quick. That should be enough for him to get under. Yep, okay. I recognize this is kind of silly. But I also think it's kind of neat. Let's look at that. It's going to have walls and everything. Now really all I need to complete this is going to be a single splitter. Well, two splitters. We need a splitter over here. So we can do a half. Oh, I already have a half. Can I do... like this? And then what if I do one of these? How do walls work with that? Guessing they just don't really do what you're expecting. Okay. Concrete. Doesn't even line up. Trash. This game is trash. Just kidding, of course. Okay. So I need a splitter. There. And then a splitter here. I don't even care this is outside because I feel like smelters should be outside. Okay. The next thing, however, is... Oh, what have I done? I removed the wrong thing. I haven't been running my second copper line, or my second... I robbed my, yeah. Okay. It's this line that I care about. This line... can surely move. Then this can follow this whole thing. Should probably just do this. Is it always threes? No, it's twos. Okay. And these are fours. Which means... this comes here. And, what's my total output? Do I need fours on the other sides? 300, so I need 150 each. So I think conveyor belt MK3s, and then those will be fine being MK2s. Okay. What else do I need? I need power. Now I just need to set it up. It's going to be running, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere because basically I need to recall what I'm doing here. Well, you know what I can do is start deleting these. And then I can delete all this. It's not going to be needed. You know what I am gonna get? My wall back. A clean wall. So, what do I have to do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can guarantee ya this will be very nice. Gonna get my door back. Put it here so I don't run right into that. And then now I need to connect up to there. Okay, almost there. That ingot is flowing. So I need even distribution to 6, starting here. Don't I have a blueprint for this? Yep. Let's try that. Okay. Now, the trick is these are basically worthless because you just never quite know how you're going to exit. The next question is, should it even be here or should it be more centralized? If I centralize, I'm going to block the door. Okay, 1, 2, right, 1, 2, 2 on each. Well, this one, however, is splitting 2 into 1, so I don't need 2 on this one. All I really need to do is connect this to this. That's a third. And then I need 2 and 2. So this one should also be quite simple. It's going to be this far one that's awkward. Okay. And maybe not. Oh, wait. Yeah, I only needed 2 off of each and 1 off of that one, so this isn't even needed. And yet it doesn't work. I was afraid of that. Because this isn't... Because you need to set up the belts. Oh, I do still need that merger. Or do I? No, this is just sending... Yeah, I do. I do still need that merger. But it doesn't have to be quite as intense anymore. God, what am I doing? So I'm splitting one of these. This one's going there. Is this one even flowing? No. This doesn't work because you have to be able to build. Oh, there you go. All you gotta do is look in there. Yep, okay, so they're fine. I just need to update the, I just need to update it. These also need to be all 3s. Or is that one just 3 because of what I have coming in? Either way, this is a much better design because it's balanced. If these are backing up, then that's fine. It's going to ship it that way. So next question is, that's going to copper sheets. So why isn't it? I'm ready to rotate this. Tired of it being on the outside. Did I just cut off power? To the entire elevator system. I think so. Should be fine regardless. I've also gained a lot of room in here if I need to create more wire or cable. Sheets are on the 5th floor. Let's see why we're not getting anything, because the output is frozen because I'm not doing anything with the computers. So that's fine. If I were to take a bunch of this, we see the copper is flowing just fine. Man, now I think I do like the blueprints, especially for these buildings. Do another floor, that would be huge. But that little thing's not going to do it. In fact, I don't even think the next one's going to do it, because these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 20. 5 by 9. So that's 20. What is it? 9 times 4, 36. 20 by 36. just gonna keep collecting these for now. One last thing we need to do
Thank you for exposing yourself to the soothing ambiance
is
of an elevated.
check.
I hope you feel refreshed.
You know what we need to do is copper sheet side, make sure we're actually feeding enough ingot that way. Or you know what we can do? Sorry, I'm just going up and down, up and down. Go to the smelters and make sure that, I don't remember if I put, if I had I don't remember if I had any power shards in there. I think like I probably did on 2 of them, because I have 9. Okay, so let's see. I'm putting out 300 per minute. And I'm consuming 36.9, 180. So 300, this would be 90, 180 plus 90 would be 270. So let's start here. And then I'll just have to bump up. Okay. So 90, 180 plus 90 equals 270, so I just need 30 more. That's another 15. And here's another 15. Okay, I'm producing max copper off of that. What are these producing at? 45 per minute. So yeah, honestly, 1s would be fine. This needs to be upgraded to both of those need to be upgraded to 4s. That's a 2. So yeah, that's fine. Technically, they don't need to be 4s. Doing 60, 120 plus 45, 165. So 3s are actually fine, because these are going to be the most intense, and 3s are fine. So even for these ones, 3s are fine. Okay. You know, maybe I'll do iron ingot sometime, but again, I don't mind that these are outside. Maybe I would add one full block around the sides, but no, this seems fine. Okay, didn't do anything on the list, but wow. But we did play around with blueprints for the first time, and so far so good. I mean, this is ideal. It's not going to split if there's backups. This is really balanced across. I think I could probably even, get rid of this one. It's just going to ship more this way. I would have to account for it. I forget how much I'm putting out. What was that? 60, 60, 120. And then the rest are 45s. So 120 plus 180 equals 300. Oh, they're 1-to-1. So I would need a level 4 belt here to support the overflow. But yeah, I think this is fine for now. Okay. We're going to leave the to-do list the same. We're going to set up sand mining next time. It's time to get that cranking. I'm thinking I thought I was out of plastic for a second, then I remembered the buffer. Buffer's fine. It's really just rubber that I'm running out of, even with a level 1 belt here. It seems to move out pretty quick. So we'll disconnect that. I have never set up a programmable splitter yet. Oh boy. Splits one conveyor belt into 2 or 3. Multiple filters can be set for each output to allow specific parts to pass through. I also thought about the potential for cleaning up this storage area by doing like a shared belt for everything coming out, but the more I thought about it, the more it sounded bad. Even with programmable splitters, right now the best I can do is 400-ish, 480 per minute. Feels like it would get clogged up. But then programmably split these to go out to storage. And then finally, I think getting these dimensional depots from here, resource could be used by the build gun and crafting stations. So I would never have to come and fetch resources again, except for maybe milestones. I don't know if it didn't say anything about the hub or the MAM. But I can't do these because I don't have enough SAM fluctuators. And the SAM is down there. My thought is get power down there, get a miner, and just feed lifts up until it pokes out. And then ship it like down here. This will be my SAM processing area. And then when it's done, I'll ship it up here somehow. Maybe I can do all of the processing down there and just ship up the fluctuators, but if not, I'll have to include them in one of these skyscrapers. Cool. All right, that's it for now.